This is a special news broadcast from the Ambanda New Earth Ashram for Compassion and Strength. The return of the Anunnaki, a massive extraterrestrial object, interacted with the Sun to avoid a powerful solar storm, or solar flare, directed to Earth. NASA as they watched the scene unfolding in front of the Sun. Thanks to images received from space probe SOHO made the decision to close the 6 solar observatories around the world, so that no one witnessed what was happening. This was not a UFO. Reason National Aeronautics and Space Administration panicked is this showed Nibiru and its dozens of moons. The deep state dark cabal Illuminati establishment is terrified of the public finding out Planet X/Nibiru is real, and the Anunnaki have returned to clean house and remove all those with contaminated consciousness. Now National Aeronautics and Space Administration images get doctored before release to keep the public ignorant. However, the time of the revealing is at hand and will take place next month, December of 2022. Despite the U.S. constant denial of any contact with aliens, many statements given by top American military scientists and a high-ranking Anunnaki's personal revelations show without any doubt that in fact, while different alien races do live and work on planet Earth, the Anunnaki do not. 2. The Greys, who originally came from Zeta Reticuli, have several bases and genetic laboratories, fully operational in the United States. The Anunnaki left our planet Earth thousands of years ago. 3. The Greys have helped the military in developing advanced spatial weapon/missile systems. The first test occurred in 1984, and the Russians became aware of these significant military tests around 1985. The Anunnaki offered the United States advanced technology for scientific and humanitarian purposes, but the military wanted very advanced weapon systems. Instead, the Anunnaki refused. 4. The Greys kept on abducting humans for various reasons, and for a very long time, and the United States government allowed these abductions. The Anunnaki are not in the abduction business. Whether the Greys' abductions occurred with, or without the consent of our government remains irrelevant, because a treaty was signed between the US and 4 different alien races permitting such horrible acts. In exchange for closing their eyes, NASA, NSA, the CIA, the Navy, and the Air Force received very advanced extraterrestrial technology. The Anunnaki never participated in these atrocities. 5. A very high-level meeting between the United States and a representative of the High Council of the Anunnaki took place at the Four Seasons Hotel in Georgetown, Washington, D.C. 6. The United States refused to terminate their formal relationships with the Greys, and categorically rejected an offer submitted by an entity representing the Anunnaki. 7. The United States government did not believe that the Anunnaki had any vital interest in the human race, and especially the United States. 8. The United States were officially notified that the Anunnaki shall return to Earth in 2022. This notification was never taken seriously by those who attended the meeting in Washington, D.C., however, scientists from MIT and top executives at a major corporation, military contractor, known for its jet propulsion projects and headed by a former high-ranking military commander, wrote a memo and a summary of findings pertaining to the topics discussed during that infamous meeting, and submitted their memoranda to the White House. Insiders leaked very disturbing information about a lethal clash between the Anunnaki official and military guards at a well-publicized military base known for its black projects and extraterrestrial technology reverse engineering. There were talks about other races that contacted the humans at that time. Arguments regarding who the treaties should be signed with, and so on. As a matter of fact, the Nordics, a benevolent race, actually tried to prevent humans from getting into these evil treaties, and wanted them to dismantle their nuclear weapons and abandon their road to self-destruction, but they were not listened to. The Nordics wanted the humans to go on a path of spiritual development, but what the humans wanted was military secrets. Because those humans were so badly contaminated, they would not even consider a peaceful offer. And the treaty with the Greys was signed. It basically said that the aliens and the humans will not interfere in each other's affairs. The Anunnaki are fully aware of this contamination. Simply put, in order to eliminate the contamination of human and human DNA, the Anunnaki must get rid of the Greys. And the decontamination process will result in a major confrontation with the Greys. Some influential governments have already received a sort of briefing on the subject. The Anunnaki are a threat only to the Faceiden, bad people, rotten people in his language. So you have nothing to fear for yourself. Yes, the numbers will tell you a lot about the Anunnaki. He stopped for a few seconds, and then said, Taib Esmah, okay, listen now, in his language, when you have some free time, and if you are interested in knowing if you have any chance of seeing with your own eyes the Rajau arrival of the Anunnaki, do this, consider it as a game for now, nothing serious, just play with these numbers, and see what you could find, okay. Do this. Write down the number 2022. Add your age to 2022. Subtract 6. Deduct 14 from what you got. Add together the 4 digits of the new number you got. Add the new number to form one single digit. Add the digit you got to 2022. He continued. The final number you get will tell you if you are going to be one of those lucky persons who will be blessed by the Anunnaki. Remember, blessing is not a religious benediction or a spiritual blessing. No, it is simply your chance to enter a new age of happiness, tranquility, and an enormous personal satisfaction. Do the numbers, see if you will be around.